to my little YouTube channel. This is a haul video. At this moment in time, I have one item to share, but I will add as I go. I went to a thrift store and I was only in there for 10 minutes. I didn't go there to source. I was in the area. It was right there. I ran in just to look at the shoes and I found a pair. This is the second time I found this brand at this thrift store. I have spoken of these before. These are Tiem, T-I-E-M, and they are cycling shoes or spinning shoes. So this is my fourth pair of these. This is called I can't remember what the style's called. I'll mark it if I remember. Anyway, I've had, of the three pair that I bought, 2 out of 3 of them were great. They sold quickly and for a good amount, great return on my investment. The third pair are still sitting. It could be a combination of things. Maybe these were very popular spin shoes and they have gone out of favor. Or it could be that those are a size 11 and the bigger sizes may need a little more time to find, their feet. They're also a pearl gray. Maybe pearl gray isn't, there's any number of reasons. So I was certainly willing to try again. These are a size 9, which is a better size probably. Black, who doesn't like black? They're in an excellent condition, but the thing with this kind of shoes is I think they're mostly going to be in excellent condition because they don't walk in the dirt or anything. So there's never going to be heel drag. They're always going to be very clean there. These are very clean everywhere. The only issue is there's some pock marks here. Maybe it got hit by the pedal or something, but very minor. It's not peeling or anything. I don't think it's going to be a problem. So I'm optimistic that I will do well with these. All right, I have stuff from 3 different stores to share with you. But before I do that, I wanted to show you 3 things I got from my consignment person. I don't generally do consignment. It's not something I seek out. But this is somebody I used to work with. And she had asked me a long time ago when she was cleaning out all their closets, the family's closets, if I would want to take this stuff and sell it at 50%, what I could. So I've been doing it ever since, and I don't really want to say no. But I did tell her that she doesn't really care what I do. She doesn't ask me questions. When I have some money, I send it to her on PayPal, and she's happy for that. She understands that a lot of this stuff may still get donated, which is what she intended in the first place, so it doesn't matter. I told her that I'm being a little pickier, and I would probably donate a lot, maybe sell some of it on Facebook Marketplace for a few bucks here and there, and list what I can. And she's like, that's fine. So I have 2 big bags that are not going to be listed, that are going to be donated. I have a heaping bin of things that I'll probably list on Facebook Marketplace at yard sale prices, but it doesn't take me very long, and we both get a few bucks. And then I have a heaping bin of things that I'm either listing or I need to decide if I'm going to list. I'm going to just show you 3 things. She has, there's at least 5 express pantsuits in that heaping bin because that's the kind of thing she has to wear to work. She buys a lot of Shein. I mean, there's some Shein, Fashion Nova, lots of express. Some of it still has the tags. I don't know how she does this. She does this periodically and come up with so much stuff. But here are 3 things. This is a pair of boots. They're Vince Camuto, which is not a brand I really like to sell. But I was thinking maybe the style of this, and you can tell me what you think because I haven't researched. I was thinking the style of this might sell it. So it's like over the knee, wedge, suede. Little zipper there. I believe it's probably an 8.5. That's her size. This can be folded. Oh, I don't mind them. I'm not a fan of wedge. I liked wedge when I was younger, and now I do not care for the wedge. But I thought this might be worthwhile. And then these are the only 3 things that I'm like almost certain to list. Well, yeah, I'm certainly going to list. These are Spanx. And so even though Spanx may not do as well as it used to, I thought this has a shot because they're really good condition. They're faux leather and they're not a legging. They have a flare. So I think that helps. These are a size large. I guess these are her daughters. And then these are the most interesting. This is a pair of boots. I could tell right away that they were good quality. You know what good quality leather feels like. I did not know the brand, and you're not going to be able to see it. It's lined in silver leather. The brand is Freelance, 2 words, made in France. They're kind of space agey. They have a side zipper. It's got like this lip, and look how it does that. And it's got this, like, I guess, protector on each of them. This is a size 38.5. I know she wears about an 8.5. I tried these on, and I think these would work for like an 8 to 8.5 because I tried it on, I didn't have a sock on, and it fit me okay. But I think if I put a sock on, it'd be slightly tight, but I'm an 8.5 to 9. Anyway, I looked at the Freelance website, and based on what they have, these were probably over $600 new. I listed them high. I listed them at 150. I'd be thrilled if I can get 100 for it. I expect them to sit, and they will take a while, and I'm okay with that because there isn't a lot of them. I don't think a lot of people have heard of this brand, and on the resale market, there isn't a ton to be found. Some of them had very good comps of the few, and some of them not as good. So we'll see what happens with those. If you know anything about that brand, let me know. Freelance, made en France. Fait en France. Okay. The 3 stores. Number 1, this store. I picked up, in no particular order, a wallet. This is Disney Loungefly. I just don't have any luck finding Loungefly collabs at a reasonable price. I see them on the online auctions a lot, but I can never pick them up. I figure this I could probably list at like 25 or 30. Wallets are so easy. They're easy to photograph, they're easy to list, they're easy to store, and they're easy to ship. So, and this is in amazing condition. So I thought, what the heck? You know, the price was good. And now I have a Disney Loungefly. I've sold a Loungefly before, but I don't think it was a collab, and it did okay, but not great. I'm not familiar with this brand. I just saw this bag, and I thought, well, that's a nice looking bag. Hang on, let me do it up. I thought, look how interesting this is. And it's got the long cord. It is new. It has a dust bag inside, and it still has not a price tag, but a tag. The brand is called, can you see? My Flat in London, which I thought was kind of a funny, interesting name that intrigued me. That's what made me look at it closer. Let me show you this. It's got a little crown. It says, by appointment to My Flat in London, 48 Charles Street, Jan Heydrich. So I decided to look this brand up. I did look it up. I mean, it's new, but the thing is something new just because nobody used it or took the price tag off? Because clearly it was purchased and living in someone's house for a while. So I actually, again, I'm going, I don't know, anyway, how I'm going to list it. But it's got that. So it's been sitting in her house and there's nothing I can do about that. But that's okay, because that's not noticeable. Anyway, the comps looked okay for this brand. Some of them were okay, and I think some of them were higher. I don't really remember. I looked at it really quickly. It was a good price, and I'm like, well, it's something new. Why don't I try it? And I like it. I thought it was neat. This brand I am familiar with, though I've never sold it. It is Tatiana. Tatiana makes like retro things, very rockabilly, and pinup-y. I was in a store in downtown Vegas that was, I think it was a Tatiana store. I don't know if they still have a Tatiana store here. I was reading about her and it said something about pop-ups. But at that point, it wasn't good for sourcing. But they had really cool stuff and they had a section of vintage in that style as well. So it was a fun store. But this was years ago, so who knows. Anyway, this is very blingy. It's a size extra large. I think the back is kind of cool. Let's see. It's like a back collar. The front has a keyhole. And I like keyholes about as much as I like cold shoulder, which is to say not at all. Not even because like cold shoulders aren't in anymore. I've never liked them. But anyway, people do, and people wear this sort of thing. And I do like the dress. I'm cautious about buying things that are overly beaded, sequined, embellished, because inevitably there's things wrong with them. But I could not find anything wrong with this. There's absolutely no signs of wear. Did I mention it's an extra large? If not, it's an extra large. I wouldn't have paid any more than I did. It was pretty low priced. So now I'll have a Tatiana in my closet, which I have never had. Okay, second stop. There goes the receipt. This is something I just like to pick up. I like winter wear. This is Burton. Dry Ride. Now, in many cases, I'd be like, oh, black, that's better. But I feel like with snowboarders, they like those wild patterns. But I thought this was really cute. It's a size small. It may fit me. But obviously, I'm going to try to sell it. But if I don't sell it, then I would keep this one. All right, and last stop. Ooh. Okay. Okay, this is one of those like organizer briefcases. Such a nice leather. It was 50% off. It's got two zippers on both ends. And you open it up and there's your organizer. It's Scully, and this is from 2002, so vintage, but I did not know Scully made stuff like this. I think of Scully as like Western wear with, leather. But anyway, it is really nice. I did look this up to see if there were any for sale, and I found a few, and one of them was priced kind of low, but all the others were priced for $200 to $300, which I would not expect. But it was enough to make me say, yes, I can buy this. So, I kind of want to keep it, but I don't know what I would do with it. If I was somebody who wandered around all the time with a tablet, I might use it and put my tablet in there. But I don't use a tablet. I don't have a tablet. They gave me one at work, and I really didn't use it, and they needed it for something else. I'm like, take it. I don't use it, because anything that I would use the tablet for, I use my phone. And if I'm not going to be using that, then I want to use my laptop. So it was just like, okay, that's enough. I did not look this up. I bought it strictly on style and because I liked the tag. And then I looked it up, and it's like, I think it'll do okay based on the style. I didn't see another one like this, but the brand is Rock, Roll, and Soul. So you can see why I was intrigued right away. And it was really cheap. I should button it up. Hang on. So you can see it better. Well, I'll just do one button. It is buttons on the right. It is men's. This one is new with tag, and I will say this one's new. This is the tag, and it's Westerny. I don't know what that design is supposed to be. I was hoping it would be skulls, but it is not. In fact, to me, the muted colors of it looks like it's the back side of the fabric, and that like the other side of the fabric would be more vibrant. But that's interesting. We'll see what happens with that one, won't we? These two were, I had gone because it was a 50% off sale, and she said these two were not 50% off. But then she said, but you know what? I'll give you 50% off. So I'm like, okay, then I'll take it. I meant to look up the next jacket before purchasing. I wanted to look up comps. But I thought, before I look up comps, let me see if it's half price, because if it's not, I'm not buying it, and I'm not even going to look up comps. But then once she said she'd give it to me, I was just like, yeah, I'll just take it. I won't lose money on it. This is I initially thought it was handmade, but the weird thing is I did an image search and I found the exact same one, and it said it was handmade. So I don't know if it's the exact same one and someone tried to sell it and then ended up donating it, or if this was a popular pattern at the time. But I love this pattern. I'm going to try this on. It's still cold here. Maybe I should wear it and sell it next season. Is this a grandpa sweater? Grandma sweater? I don't know what it is. Little patch pockets. I guess this is knit. I don't knit. That's pretty cool. Oh, where should we put this? This is Lovers Plus Friends, and because I'm addicted, it's just a cute little jacket. I don't know if it's any good or not. I liked it. I did find some listed, and I'm not gonna make a ton of money on it, but I decided. Okay, this was half price, and it was still too much. And I actually asked if they could do any better, for various reasons, which I don't normally do. It's Ricky Freeman for Terry John. Look how beautiful that is. I looked up this brand, and some of them can sell very high, or listed very high. Anyway, really pretty. What is this, taffeta? It's that nice. I told my mom about it. I said it was cocktail length, but it's not. It's below the knee. Maybe tea length. And then it does have the belt or sash. So this is beautiful, and I think this might do very well. Otherwise, that's it. I appreciate your staying here with me, and I will hopefully be back soon. Bye.